Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Bad Bookers Wrestling Podcast. My name is Jack, and it's a day late, I know, but it's my only chance I've got to record this Raw review, the Raw after SummerSlam, and in my opinion, it was quite a decent show, if I'm honest. I fairly enjoyed the majority of it. It's just some iffy bits, but it was a better Raw than most Raws. So let's jump straight into it, shall we? We kicked off the night with the new Universal Champion, Roman Reigns, coming out saying he's a man of his words and he was going to beat Brock Lesnar and that he's going to defend his championship tonight against a man of his choosing. What I think they're going to do is have a bit of an open challenge with Roman Reigns, just to have a few matches on Raw for the Universal title, and then after a while stop it and have what I assume will be Braun versus Roman in a feud. But yeah, he named Finn Balor to face him at the main event of Raw for the Universal title, and the crowd will go mental, and we're loving every minute of it. But Baron Corbin came out and said, no, Finn Balor's not getting a title shot. He was supposed to face me at SummerSlam, but he didn't turn up because he sent the demon instead. It just made Baron Corbin look like a whiny bitch, if I'm honest. And oh well. Kurt Angle came out and said, yeah, we are going to have that match. And Baron, you're going to have a match right now against this man. Bobby Lashley came out. Still don't care for Bobby Lashley too much, if I'm honest. But he defeated Corbin in fairly long fashion, really. It was about a 15-20 minute match, I think. But yeah, it wasn't very exciting. Bobby Lashley's just not my cup of tea, really. Unless they change his character up a bit, I don't think I'll ever be into him, really. Moving on, we got the Riott squads. They defeated Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Ember Moon. I can't remember much from this match. It's another six-woman tag match against Sasha and Bayley and the Riott squad, basically, and they've thrown Ember Moon in there as well. So a bit crap, really, if I'm honest. Not into six-women tag matches. They're the same every time, basically. Triple H then came out to massive NXT chants, which he was loving, and everyone was loving. He was kind of hyping up his match against The Undertaker at this Aussie Super Showdown, whatever it's called, the Australian house show, basically. Him and Undertaker having a match there, as advertised, and he was just hyping that up. And good, he can still run on the mic, quality promo, and I always thought it was a bit early for him to retire. I wouldn't mind seeing a little run from him, but I'd rather not see him in the ring if it means that he's going to make NXT and 205 carry them on as two of the best bits of TV we've seen on WWE recently. And I just wonder whether it's before too long he's going to, jump onto the main roster and do that as well. But we'll have to wait and see. Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler next, which Dean Ambrose won with an absolutely slick counter of the zigzag. It was the, Dolph's jumping DDT where he jumps, balances on their shoulder for a bit, and then drops him for a DDT. He did that, but Dean caught him, dropped him straight into a Dirty Deeds, pinned him 1, 2, 3. It was a fairly decent match, to be fair. What you would expect from a Dean Ambrose Dolph Ziggler match. It flowed really well. Seth and Drew had a bit of goings on the outside. Yeah, it flowed really well. And they still haven't announced when Dolph's going to get his rematch, if he's going to get one. So maybe that's at Hell in a Cell. So we get Dolph versus Seth 4 times in a row in pay-per-views. I wouldn't mind. Their matches are always good, if I'm honest. We then had Elias come out. Obviously at SummerSlam, Elias's guitar broke. And he came out this week and said that he's going to find the culprit, who broke his guitar. I mean, it's not quite who attacked Aleister Black, but okay. Kurt Hawkins came out, of all people, and said, I didn't break your guitar, mate, but I want to beat you up, basically. Elias said no. Kurt Hawkins walked off. Kurt Hawkins then turned around and said, no, I'm going to beat you. Elias went, alright then. Elias beat him within a minute, I think. Bit of a pointless segment, if I'm honest. Even if it was Elias, it was quite dead. AOP hopefully now have finished the feud with Titus Worldwide after they defeated them once again in fairly dominating fashion. And yeah, I just hope that's the end of it now. I just hope AOP and Titus goes their separate ways, and AOP can push up the card and get nearer the tag titles, because they just aren't worth being in a feud of Titus Worldwide. That might sound a bit unfair on Titus Worldwide, but AOP are dominating tag team. They should be up there with the tag titles, in my opinion. Next up, we had the Ronda Rousey ceremony for being new Raw Women's Champion. It was a really odd promo, but it ended up with Ronda destroying Stephanie McMahon, so yeah, I can have that. Basically, Ronda was saying, it's not all about me, it's all about everyone, because they had all the women around the ring, because that's what they do. She was saying, thank you everyone for having me as your champion, basically. It was very odd. It was very odd. It was just really, really odd to see. It wasn't the best, but Ronda Rousey held it well on the mic. She is improving on the microphone, which is good to see, but the whole the segment as a whole just wasn't too good. But like I said, it ended up with Ronda Rousey putting Stephanie in an armbar, and yeah, there was two people there which shouldn't have been there in the Bella Twins, and I've ranted enough on Twitter about the Bella Twins. If you wanna see my tweets about them, at BadBookersWP. There you go. You can have my proper feelings about the Bella Twins. We had up next it was the Revival versus the B Team, but in two singles matches. So we had Scott Dawson versus Bo Dallas and Dash Wilder versus Curtis Axel. Both Revival team members won, and that should set up another tag title match for Hell in a Cell, I guess, because they've beaten the tag titles in singles. I don't know how it works, but both Scott and Dash Wilder beat Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel in singles matches. So there we go. Next up, we had Stephanie McMahon send Kurt Angle on holiday. And Baron Corbin is our new acting general manager of Raw, which personally I can't wait for. I think it's going to be quality. I love Baron Corbin. Everyone knows I love Baron Corbin, and just not when he's in a match with Bobby Lashley, obviously. But I think it's going to be incredible. There's going to be some shenanigans going on, let's say that much. But yeah, Kurt Angle, he might turn up in a couple of weeks after his vacation. I don't know, but I don't know what he's doing to be written off TV for a little bit. But I'm really looking forward to Baron Corbin being general manager. I think it'll be great. The main event time, we had Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor. And there was a sneaky little entrance from Braun Strowman again. Near the end of the match, Braun Strowman came out. Roman got really distracted. Finn Balor hit a blockbuster. No, it was sling blade even on Roman while he was distracted. Kicked him into the ropes, into the turnbuckle even. Went up to the top rope, hit the coup de grace. Couldn't find him as Roman rolled away and then speared Finn. All of this while Braun was still walking down to the ring. Roman speared Finn. 1, 2, 3. Roman retains, but Braun finally got to the ring, jumped into the ring, booted Roman right in the belly, it looked like, right in the stomach, and cashed in his money in the bank. But before the ref could signal the bell, two cheeky chaps came out in Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, and the Shield reunited once again, and they did the Shield powerbomb through the table on Braun Strowman, and this caused a lot of controversy on Twitter. And personally, I think it's great that the Shield are back. Obviously, they tried to do it before, but because of Dean's injury, it ended shortly. I was unfortunate. But this leads perfectly on someone costing maybe 1 or 2 title belts. And it signals perfectly for Dean Ambrose to turn heel, is what I'm trying to say. Maybe in an old style Seth Rollins betraying the Shield kind of way. That might be a bit hokey, but it would be quite cool to see. But I'm pretty certain that this definitely means that Dean's going to turn heel, which it's what everyone wants. It's what everyone wants. But yeah, that was Monday Night Raw. I know it was a rushed one because I'm a day late, so I can't remember everything I thought of from Monday, because I do the reviews on Tuesday, but I was working all day, so deal with it. If you like that, please subscribe. Like I said earlier, follow us at Bad Bookers WP. Any questions, leave them down below, and we shall answer them. And I'm going to do a SmackDown review straight after I finish watching SmackDown, because I'm watching it this morning, because I fell asleep last night because I'm tired. I'm a tired boy. But yeah, expect a SmackDown review later on today, and then expect the podcast either coming out tonight, or tonight as in Wednesday the 22nd if you're watching this on time, or Thursday the 23rd of August. Depends when I get it edited and uploaded. But yeah, please subscribe if you are new around here, or if you haven't done so already, and I shall see you again later on. Thank you, and goodbye.